The first example is from the Melghat Tiger Reserve, which is part of a 25,000 square kilometer Satpura landscape, which is probably India's largest connected and contiguous area where the tiger roams. Potentially, this whole region could have 600 tigers, but the reality is probably no more than a couple of hundred, if at all. There is one NGO there called the Satpura Foundation, which has decided to create livelihood as the means of getting the message across to the local population, and has been training school children from the tribal communities in skills which give them jobs. And they have, over the last 5 years, several thousand now grown-up young people employed in sightseeing guides as people who are collecting, packaging, and selling herbs and medicinal roots from the forests, taking visitors into the reserves, indeed developing an entire industry around those national parks. And this is only a result of just 5 years of effort. Another example, which I think brings out the point about the software of conservation, is a small project which I visited just last weekend, which is in the Nilgiri Hills, so-called because the mountains look blue in the distance. The tribals are the Todas. They are an ancient community, steeped in ritual, and they are basically buffalo herders. The tiger, of course, roams. It's free-ranging tiger there, and buffaloes every now and again get killed. There is an interesting feeling in the community that somehow this is because of them, that they have somehow not practiced their rituals right, and therefore the tiger, whom they call the Great Redeemer in their language, has in fact come and punished them for badly performed ritual. But of course behind that is the economic reality that this is a painful experience. So this NGO is actually a kind of buffalo bank which creates a small herd to be able to replace lost buffaloes. It needs to do this on an NGO basis because the official compensation for tiger kills of buffaloes, which is at 10,000 rupees, so about $200, takes several years and sometimes decades to be received, and clearly that's not good enough. I think it's fair to say that understanding that all it needs is $200 per tiger kill to actually get a large local community to be positive on the tiger is software. It's the intelligence that we need to be effective in conservation, and I think that takes it back to the community. Ladies and gentlemen, I end with this story because it takes us away from the land where we look more at large investments and a lot of money. This is really about investing in software and intelligence. It is about recognizing that there are models and methods of development which have to be more balanced between the needs of developing physical infrastructure and maintaining natural infrastructure. After all, forests are also public utilities. They provide fresh water and they provide benefits in terms of entertainment for everyone. So I leave with this thought that there is a hope, and I believe that if we focus on the economics and on broadcasting and demonstrating the value of natural resources and of ecosystems and biodiversity, I think we will get more reception and more mainstreaming of the ideas that we are all helping towards. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much. Just a few closing remarks. The Conservation and Development Network is all about catalyzing partnerships to develop cooperative action that will reverse the tiger's decline. And we know for sure that we won't be successful without the help of folks like you. And so our greatest strength or our greatest leadership challenge here is to reach out to others and to develop strong partnerships with like-minded individuals and organizations and those who feel passionately, as we do, about the need to take action now to save tigers. The ultimate goal is to basically train the current and future generation to be able to take action steps needed. And this is both our vision and the main deliverable to be derived from this partnership that we've come today to share with you. I'd be remiss if I didn't thank just a couple of people. There's many people that we have much to do to claim success, but we wouldn't even have gotten this far if it hadn't been for the work of literally dozens of people who worked very hard. On the World Bank side, Keshav Varma and Andrei Kushlin have done an exceptional job. Their teams have been highly professional and diligent and hardworking to bring us to this point. And on the Smithsonian side, John Seidensticker, who was referred to earlier and has been a pioneer in working with wild tigers, and he's really, in a way, our conscience, our guru, and the person who helps to shape our plans. And Francisco Dahlmeyer and his team, who has also worked very diligently to implement this program. Once we receive support to get going, we're ready to go. So we're looking very much forward to a long partnership with the World Bank and with many of you here, and to growing that partnership network so that we can actually make conservation happen. So on behalf of the Smithsonian and the World Bank, we appreciate your coming today so that we could share this concept with you and reach out to you. And we'd like to invite you to join us for a reception in the room next door. Thank you all very much for coming today.